friends and family, and welcome. My name is Russell Johnson from the Rotary Club of Idaho Falls. And it's my honor to welcome you and ask that you support District 5400's Earth Stewardship Committee. The Earth Stewardship Committee focuses on land and water, education, air and energy, and food. Clubs around our district are finding simple ways to be good stewards. Hopefully some of their examples will spark your imagination and help your clubs find ways to participate and serve as good stewards. All of this as we strive to provide service above self. So enjoy.
There's so much about the environment that is important in peace building. If people don't have a safe place to live, or they don't have enough nutrition, or the air quality is bad, that often leads to conflict. And so if we can continue to provide a positive environment, whether that's green and healthy and pollution-free, or it involves other things, then it contributes to global peace.
Hello, I'm Kevin Allen, President of the Rotary Club of Boise Downtown for 2019-2020. Learning how to be a good Earth steward is important, and Rotary has a unique opportunity to incorporate stewardship into programs. Our club has hosted several such speakers. For example, we welcomed Rich Berger, Cliff Barr, VP of Engineering and Food Supply, who talked about their company's 5 bottom lines, one of which was the planet. They even donated 500 trees to be planted in our honor. We then welcomed Dr. Jason Hansen from the INL, who told us about his research in converting waste from Idaho's dairy industry into biogas. We then hosted Steve Burgos, the Director of Boise City Public Works, who told us how the city is converting our waste into compost and making money. And in February, we will host a telepresentation with Rotary International 2017-2018 President Ian Risley. Thanks to Zoom, we didn't need to pay for airfare, rent cars, or purchase hotel accommodations. We're learning that there can be a correlation between good stewardship and profitability. Check out Rotary5400.org for speakers.
I'm Summer Jackman, the 2019-2020 President of the Pocatello Rotary Club. My fellow Rotarian Amy Campbell and I worked with the Maluba Rotary Club to build a library at Niamfande Orphanage that educates both girls and boys. This project qualifies for the Earth Stewardship Certificate because educating girls is the 6th most important way to reduce air pollution.
Quality speakers and presentations attract people to our clubs and help with member retention. Boise Centennial Rotary uses apps like Zoom to bring in speakers from across the globe to present and chat with us. It's free, has 0 carbon footprint, and personally connects us to leaders around the world. For example, we donated to several grants to end malnutrition in Guatemala. Kurt Bowen, Seminueve's CEO, updated us on how our dollars are helping end chronic malnutrition and answered our members' questions. Not only did this presentation and conversation strengthen our relationship with a Rotarian who lives 3,000 miles away, it strengthened our commitment to Rotary's mission, vision, and 6 areas of focus. By using apps like Zoom, our club can entice speakers from around the globe to come and present to us at 7 a.m.
Hey Ben, how's Rotary? How's the Earth Stewardship certification going?
Seema, it's going great. I like the food actions because I'm starting to look at food differently.
Hey, me too, especially during the club meetings. You know, I look at the food in our plate because we have lunch during our meetings, and I'm starting to see almost, you know, the people who grew and raised and harvested and just made it possible for us and me to eat, you know, whether it's a nice juicy hamburger from, I think it might be Don Dixon's Farm and Ranch. You know, those guys have been farming for 6 generations. Afterwards, I go get coffee and I put sugar in my coffee. I think of Wade, Povey and his sugar beets.
You're right, Seema. Terry Jones is one of our members, and he produces milk. So a lot of his milk is going to the school kids. And Dave Little, they have a huge land footprint here in Idaho, and they have a lot of pasture land, and they raise cattle, and they're pretty big on stewardship of the land to create sustainability. And Mary Knight was one of our other members. She runs the local farmers market.
Oh yeah, exactly. So what we're working on here is we have a lot of leftovers, unfortunately, in our lunch meetings. And we don't have Boise, Pocatello, Idaho Falls. I think even Emmett has got some food pantries, multiple food pantries, and we don't have that option here. So we're looking at even other ways to give our food away so it's not wasted. So we started kind of thinking about, can we gift it to senior centers, churches, even the school district or the hospital? They're definitely in need. And hopefully we can start giving food over to them so they can enjoy some of those leftover meals.
That's awesome. We're pretty lucky. We meet at Idaho Pizza, and their business model is dialed in pretty close so that they don't have a lot of leftovers. And when they do have anything that they can't serve again or put on their salad bar, then they send that home with their employees. I want to let you know, one of our members, Brian Stone, he's working with our school district here to create a food pantry that we're supporting through our foundation as well. So there's lots of options out there. I'm sure you'll find something.
Oh man, I hope so. What a good idea. And just talking about food waste in general, and by eating a plant-rich diet and reducing food waste, those are number 3 and 4 most important ways to draw down air pollution. So there's a lot of cool options, and it's really neat to see all the different Rotary clubs really getting into it.
All right, with locally produced food and only producing what we consume, we can cut down on the greenhouse gas emissions and the various air quality issues. It's a win-win situation for everybody.
I agree.
As Rotarians, we see a world where people unite and take action to create lasting change across the globe, in our communities, and in ourselves. This vital committee draws awareness to the interconnections between what we do and Rotary International's 6 areas of focus, its mission and vision statements. Thank you so much for joining us today.